Good morning. Bezrat Hashem, we are holding on the 7th of Kislev, which is Thursday, right short before Parashat of Vayetze. And now we are in Halacha, Bezrat Hashem. Welcome to Yeshivat Shalom Bayit. Bezrat Hashem, where all the ladies are encouraged to send their husbands to learn in the Bezrat Hashem, in the Medrash Yeshiva, and there will be a lot of Shalom Bayit in your house, guaranteed, or your money back. We don't charge any money here. Anyway, Mem, just the American saying, guaranteed or your money back. Okay, you on the same page with us?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. So, Mem, or habatim mitzvah לעשותו שחור. ניכר חריץ שבין בית לבית צריך שיגיע עד התפר. So the rabbi says over here that the leather of the houses that we make on the tefillin has to be painted black. Okay? The side of the Siman, okay? החריץ שבין בית לבית צריך שיגיע עד התפר. מה זה תפר? What's תפר? The sewing, right? So the charitz, I guess, the bar parts? The cow goes in, right? So
They make charitz for the cloth.
Right. So the sections, the four sections, the opening should go all the way. The cut should be all the way from the outside to the what's his name? To the thread. However, if let's say this is what he's talking about. He's talking about the batim, right? We have this whole thing over here, the cuts, the sections. Mm-hmm. So each section has to reach all the way to where the tying is. But what happens is if you say it cut to the halfway, let's say it cuts off over here, right? Yeah, Rabbi Yochaim cuts off in the middle.
Yeah.
So the rabbi says no, even if it cuts off in the middle, only up to the middle portion, it's going to be kshara. And as long as it has that that you could see that it's separate sections. All four sections has to be separated, and then and you have to know that it's visible, visual for people. You see that like this tefillin over here, we have this four sections, three divisions, right? Three divisions, four sections. Preferably the division goes all the way through till the end of the section where it's holding the cloth. This is the section where they hold the cloth, right? Right here. This is the section. So he says preferably the split should go all the way through and through until the base. This is the base of the tefillin. So the splitting should be till the base. Rabbi Yonatan, where are you? What's going on there?
I'm with you.
What are you looking for?
Just looking here in this.
Mem?
Yeah, Nun Dalet is 54, right?
No, we're in Siman. Right now we're starting Seif Mem Aleph. Mem Aleph, okay? Let's go. אורך ורוחב הבתים וגובהן אין לו שיעור. So the rabbi over here right away tells us, now there's going to be, everybody goes on a field day, right? Field day trip. What does אין לו שיעור means? Is there no minimum? There's no maximum? You could have a tefillin bigger than your head? Who knows? No shiur. He's telling you no shiur. What does that mean?
You can have the box different size.
Right, but again, no shiur means what? Let's say you have a mini,
shiur.
you have a little chachka like this. Somehow you manage.
If you do it right.
Yeah, okay. Okay. And if you have it like this, what about if you have it like this something?
No.
Why not? If you have something like this, he says no shiur. What does that mean? Where's the limit? Okay, we'll see. We'll go to Mishnah Berurah one day. We'll figure it out. Mem bet. Shin shel tefillin. הלכה למשה מסיני שיעשה באור הבתים של ראש כמין שין בולטת מקמטי האור אחד ממנו ואחד משמאלו. So now what we have over here, every tefillin by the Rosh has a shin over here. You see that shin over here? On both sides. Mm-hmm. So it's הלכה למשה מסיני to have the shin, and it has to be embossed, protruding. Mm-hmm. Embossed, but it has to be like stamped out. Okay? Now, so he says של ימין המניח של שלושה ראשים. So when you put it on, as we are right now, on this side has to be three. Okay? Three heads. Three heads. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's on the right side. Once you put it on. ושל small, however, once you put it on the left side, on the bite, המניח של ארבע ראשים. The shin on that side has to have four heads. מיהו Im hipech eno nifsal. According to the Ramahawiyah, he says, let's say somehow the sofer made a mistake. Not a sofer, sorry. Batim machar, they call them. They call these guys who make the batim. So let's say somehow he changed it. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. He has 4 on the right side and 3 on the left side. He says, not a problem. It's not pasul. Gimel, mem gimel. Charitz shel shin, dahainu chuda lemata, yagia ad mekom hatefer. So the shin has the ending part. The ending part, right? That pointy part, the charitz, the pointy part, has to go all the way up to where the sewing part section starts. Okay? Haga, hayut shebashin, צריך ליגע למטה בשולי השין, ולא ימשוך השין הרבה, אלא שגם שולי השין יהיה נראה על התפר. So again, so the shin has like the end part is like a yud, right? It has to, that's why by Ashkenazim, right? What's by us? By us, we have it a little bit on the slanting. I think by Ashkenazim it's straight down, right? What's the, yeah?
I don't know.
What do you have? What do you have over there? Take a look. What do we have over here? What's that?
Is it pointing where?
Is it pointing like a straight down or it's on the sideways? It goes
It's
sideways.
It's a little sideways.
It's sideways,
But
right?
then I'm standing sideways, so I don't know.
I know by Lubavitch, it's like this, like a straight 1 point and a shin. By Lubavitch, like the menorah. By Ashkenazi, I don't remember. I think it's also that the yud goes into the looks like it's going into the sewing portion. Okay. Memdal. Titorah the tefillin halacha le Moshe Sinai. Titorah. What's Titorah? The crown. The hainu of the hainu. What does that mean? Sheyasim or lemata lechasot pi habatim. The Titorah is there's 2 sections of the bayit. There's 2 sections of the bayit. There's 2 sections. You have it splits over here, right? So the bottom part is called Titorah. So that is like holding into the cloth inside, securing the cloth inside. So that's what we do. ונראה כאין דף של גשר הנקרא תיתורה. It looks like a bridge. So that's called תיתורה. מעברתה דתפילין ההלכה למשה מסיני. What is Mabarta? Now, what is Mabarta? The Rabbi says that's also his obligation, and that's going to be also the obligation, right? V'hainu shor hatitorah yehye aroch mitzad echad v'yaseh bo hamabarto mitzad yachtachenu b'shnei tzaddim shelo tiyeh rachava kemo rochav hatitorah. So he's talking about now the back section. You know the back section of the Bayit? This section over here? Yeah, it has 2 corners are a little bit chopped off. So that's called Mabora. Mabarta. Okay? כדי שיהיה ניכר ריבוע התיתורה, באותה מברתה עוברת הרצועה. So now this section, this Miborta, the end section, is where the Retzua is going through and through. Right? And that's holding it, how you're going to be pulled out. Okay? Okay, next. ועל שם כך נקראת Mabarta. Mabarta, and this is the purpose why I call it Mabarta. גם בתפילין של יד יעשה תיתורה ומברתה. So in the yad, the hand, the same thing as we do on the head. יגלגל כל פרשה מסופה לתחילתה. So how do you roll the parashiyot? So parashiyot are rolled opposite, like an English style writing. That means when you open it, you're gonna start opening. You're gonna start reading right ways. If you roll it up this way, you're going to start reading the American way. No, you roll it up like you read American way, but then when you're going to be opening it up for checking, you're going to be opening out to the right and going from right to left, and that's how you read the parasha. That's how it's supposed to be folded. Okay. מסופה לתוכה, אין לכם. וקורחם בקלף קטן. And then what you do is, what do you do with קורחם? You tie it בקלף קטן. ויש מקפידין מלאחרן אלא בקלף כשר. Okay, so I guess it has to be, I mean, I don't see that we do clove. We do, והלכה למשה מסיני, שיכרוך עליה שיער בהמה. Yeah, this is what we do. Right? So you wrap it around with the hair of an animal. או חיה טהורין. Anything that's animal that's kosher, the hair of those animal, you tie it around the cloth to make it sturdy so that you could put it into the houses of the tefillin, the batim, inside. הגה, ונוהגים לכרוך שיער הפרשה, ואחר כך כורכים עליו כלב כשר, וחוזרים וכורכים עליו שיער. So again, so he says that there's a custom that they double wrap it. So you heard the cloth where you wrote on, then they put the hair strings, then they cover it with another cloth, and then they tie it again. So make it more secure, like I guess against sweat or whatever it is. I don't know. Listen, I'm not a sofer, so I'm not sure. Okay. וכורכים עליו כלב כשר וחוזרים וכורכים עליו. Okay. ונהגו שיהיה שיער זה של עגל. However, we make sure that the hair is of the baby cow. ואם לא מצא של עגל, כורך בשל פרה. If it's עגל, it's a bull, young bull. You take the hair of a young bull. If you can't find the hair of a young bull, you take a cow. או של שור, or even a bull, regular bull. ורוחץ השיער היטב בתחילה עד שיהיה נקי. And you have to wash it properly until it's completely clean of anything. I don't understand why we need to do that halacha. Why wouldn't you wash it? Wouldn't that be obvious? I don't know, maybe somebody has questions here. But to me it's very strange that you need to tell me that I have to wash an animal's hair before I use it for the kedusha. It makes sense to you? You understand? Why is he saying it?
Not sure.
Why is he? I don't understand why he's saying it. Okay. קצת שיער זה צריך שיראה חוץ. So some of this hair have to be seen outside. חוץ למה? חוץ לבתים. Whoa. That I never heard. So some of this hair has to be protruding. I don't think we do that. Protruding from outside of the house.
Yeah.
You've seen it? You mean from the top over here? That's the one that's in the front.
Yeah, in the front.
That's from the inside of the batim?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that could be why. I was always wondering why we have this hair here. You know that, Rem? Why we have a hair over here all the time sticking out?
And it's different for the Rashi and Rabbeinu Tam.
Right.
That's how I tell the difference between them.
Not why I'm talking Kabbalah over here. It's telling you that you have to protrude.
The spooky
Kabbalist over here. We don't know Kabbalah over here. We don't know anything. So he tells you no. He tells you the hair, Rem. The hair that you tie the parchments before you put them in, the hair of those have to be protruding outside. So now I'm thinking that's the feeling. I was always wondering why we have this thing sticking out over here. It doesn't make sense to me. So now it looks like that's what they do. According to Rabbi Yonatan Ovadia, he just tells us, thank you. Mem hey, ייתן כל פרשה בבית שלה שתהיה זקופה מעומד בביתה. So how do you put it on? So I guess you put it on face down. Right, the otiyot facing down. Why? Because once you put it on, it's going to be standing. Okay? Make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. מעומד בביתה. In its house. מ"ו. יהיה הגליון עליון תחילה, שזהו שורה עליונה. מה זה הגליון? The roll up? עליון תחילה, שזהו שורה עליונה. וגיליון תחתון לצד פה הבית. הבתים. Okay, like we said, the writing. The writing should be, the bottom of the writing should be inside, facing the bottom. וראש הפרשה יהיה מונח לצד ימין הקורא, שאם בא לפניו, ולקראן יהיו מונחים לפניו כהלכתן. So that's the thing. So how do we do it? So how do we read? We read this way, right? So if you open up the tefillin, so that's the whole machlokes now already. When it's facing you, or it's the way you put it on here. So meaning what? Listen to this. So are we taking off from here? This should be the first parasha, second parasha, the third parasha, or the other way around. This should be the first parasha, second parasha. This is all the machlokot where it starts. I'm looking at you as I'm reading it, or the way I'm looking at myself as I'm sitting it. That's the entire gist of the machloket. Im katav kol arba'a parashiyot b'klaf echad mem zayin. Right? If you wrote כל הפרשיות בקלף אחד, כשרים, אפילו אין רווח ביניהם. Right? And then what happened was, he cut them. Right? He wrote them all four parashiyot together. And then he sliced with scissors gently without damaging the oitiyot. And he says, it's kasher. ובלבד שיהיה חוט או משיכה בין כל בית לבית, ובית. Okay, no problem. Sheliat kotev ha'arba parashiyot b'klaf echad. However, on the hand, he writes all four of them in one. וגולל אותה מסופן לתחילתן, same thing, he rolls it from the back to the front, and וכורך קלף עליהם ושאר העגל ובחזיר, same thing, ושאר העגל, same thing, he also ties it up, בביתם, and then he puts it into the house. כמו של ראש, just like he did on the ראש. אם כתבם על 4 קלפים, וניחם ב4 בתים יצא, however, on the yad also, wow. ואם כתבם על 4 קלפים, וניחם ב4 בתים יצא, והוא שיתלה אור על 4 בתים שיהיו נראים כבית אחד. You know what he says over here? That you wrote 4 different parchments for the yad. Then you must tie them together. You must tie them together. אגב, המנהג לדבקם בדבק שיהיה הכל כקלף אחד. No, the guy says I don't like what you just said. Glue it. Glue it with a glue and roll them up so they should be like one. ויזהרו ליטול דבק כשר. You have to be very careful to get a kosher glue. ממ"ח. אם ציפה בתים בזהב או באור בהמה טמאה פסולים. However, if you ציפה, what does ציפה means? You put, you made ציפוי, gold plated. If you gold plated your tefillin, you dip your tefillin in the gold, and it's now gold plated. Or you dipped it into טמאה פסולה, בהמה טמאה פסולה, into, let's say, fat of what's his name, to make it more shiny. Like we said yesterday, the paint of the chazir is very shiny. So what he do? He took the tefillin once they complete, dipped it into the paint of the animal that is not kosher. So that would be asur. memtet. הלכה למשה מסיני שיהיו תפילין נתפרים בגידי בהמה וחיה טהורים וטוב לתפור בגידי שור. Now you could use any animal that's kosher, even a giraffe, you could use the string, the hair of it to sew, but obviously it's better to have of the cow. Nun, and לקנות גידים מעין היהודי משום דהיישינן, that you cannot buy from the goy the strings because we wore it. שמא של בהמה טמאה הם, maybe it's from an impure animal. מקום שאין גידין, מצויים תופרים. Alright? However, מקום שאין גידין מצויים תופרים בטל גירוש, שעושים מן הקלף עד שיזדמנו להם גידים. So what happens is, there is no hairs. What do you tie it with? You cut the cloth into small, very thin layer, and you tie with that until you get the hairs to tie with. It was thin. Shredded the cloth very thin, and now you could use it as a tying. Okay.
So use the cloth itself to
tie, yeah, until you find the hairs. Now, יתפור 3 תפירות בכל צד, וחוט התפירה יהיה סובב משתי רוחות. So again, you have to tie at least minimum three knots on each side, right? 3 on this side, 3 on this side, 3 on this, and all 4 on 3 corners. Okay. שתי רוחות, going through and through. והעביר חוט התפירה בין כל בית ובית. אוקיי? מיהו, אם לא עשה רק י' תפירות, או פחות מזה, אינו נפסל. However, if he did less, it's still kosher, says רמה. ויש מי שאומר שי' ב' תפירות אלו יהיו בחוט אחד. So some say that when you make 12 sewings, they all have to be from one hair string and not more. Some say. נון ב' יכניס הרצועה תוך המרבטה ויעשה קשר כמין ד'. So now when you put in the רצועות inside this מרבעות, inside here, so you have to make a kesher like a dalet, בשל ראש, וכמין יוד בשל יד. So it looks like a dalet in the head and like a yud in the hand. להשלים אותיות shaddai, to complete the word shaddai, which means you have letters of shin on the top of tefillin, then you have dalet, and then you have yud. עם השין שבשל ראש, אוקיי. ונוהגים, נהגה, להעביר אור על הבית של יד לרוחב הזרוע, ויהיה רוחבו כרוחב הבית. One second. ונוהגים להעביר אור על הבית, so we are accustomed to put more, some kind of leather on top of the bite, on the top of the house, של יד לרוחב הזרוע ויהיה רוחבו כרוחב הבית, ולא יעשה הקשרים אלא לאחר שעשה השין בתפילין, ואחר כך יעשה הדלת, ואחר כך היוד כסדר אותיות השם. So maybe they put like a cover, some cover for protection, some kind of ore made out of the skin of the animal, protection. However, then he says that all this, the rest, so the ritzuot are all done after, I guess, after it's complete, the house. You don't do the ritzuot before it's complete. But once you sew it, then you put it through and through the ritzuot. That's Halacha. Have a wonderful B'ezrat Hashem day. We're going to continue.
So where we're leaving off?
Tomorrow, B'ezrat Hashem. Page 112.